Border security is easy to say. Mass deportation is the question Tedford must answer. What Tedford reportedly told Hispanic business leaders, and what he says after receiving President Trump's endorsement, should not remain two different stories. On April 15, 2026, Tedford stood inside Plaza Santa Cecilia and spoke to members of the Tulsa Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. The location mattered. Plaza Santa Cecilia, near 21st Street and Garnett Road, is one of the economic and cultural centers of East Tulsa. It is filled with immigrant-owned businesses, customers, workers, and families who have helped transform Oklahoma's 1st Congressional District. At least two people who attended the meeting separately recalled that Tedford emphasized strong border security but did not appear to endorse indiscriminate mass deportation. That is not yet a direct quotation from Tedford. No public recording or transcript has been located. But the similarity of the attendee recollections raises a question Tedford should answer himself. Does Tedford support securing the border and prioritizing the deportation of people convicted of serious crimes? Or does he support deporting every undocumented resident, including longtime workers, taxpayers, parents, and business owners with no serious criminal record? Those are not the same policy. I do not write about Tulsa's Hispanic community as a distant observer. After selling my oil and gas company and retiring, I founded Young People of the Next Generation, a nonprofit that worked with Tulsa public school students from 8th through 12th grade. We helped students develop strategies for education after high school and understand how to use Oklahoma's Promise, scholarships, and other financial aid programs. The objective was not simply to tell students to attend college. It was to help them see a realistic path to college, career tech, or another form of post-secondary education, and determine how they could pay for it. Some of our strongest partners were Hispanic parents. They wanted what parents everywhere want: for their children to have opportunities they had not had themselves. They volunteered, distributed information, and helped other families understand that education after high school could be financially possible. Many also worked as paid instructors. Members of East Tulsa's Hispanic community were generous financial supporters as well. In 2023, Mayor G.T. Bynum and the Greater Tulsa Area Hispanic and Latinx Affairs Commission presented me with the Tomas Rivera Award for work improving education in Tulsa's Latino community. Rivera was the son of Mexican migrant farm workers. He became an author, poet, educator, and the first Chicano chancellor of a University of California campus. Along the way, he earned his doctorate from the University of Oklahoma. In 2024, Young People of the Next Generation's programming was integrated into the Tulsa Higher Education Consortium. That allowed the work to expand beyond Tulsa public schools and reach students in additional area school districts. The consortium provides college and career guidance, FAFSA assistance, and Oklahoma's Promise application support across the Tulsa region. My experience was personal. The larger numbers show that it was not unusual. Approximately 116,000 Tulsa County residents identify as Hispanic or Latino. The Tulsa Area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce estimates that Tulsa is home to more than 6,000 immigrant entrepreneurs, most of them Latino. Plaza Santa Cecilia itself houses approximately 30 immigrant-owned businesses. Two local Hispanic investors purchased the property in 2023 after years of deferred maintenance under an out-of-state owner. A multimillion-dollar renovation is turning approximately 15,000 square feet into a small business incubator and resource center. The project has secured approximately $2.4 million in public and private funding. The George Kaiser Family Foundation created Elevate East in 2022 to coordinate investments in education, housing, healthcare, and economic opportunity. Elevate East reports that it has committed or spent approximately $8 million supporting residents and projects in its focus area. More than 75 small businesses have received access to capital, technical assistance, or mentoring through the initiative. Tulsa Honor Academy was founded by Elsie Yerweta Pollock with a college preparatory mission focused on East Tulsa students. Tulsa Public Schools approved its charter in 2014, and the school opened in 2015. Tulsa Honor Academy did not emerge because East Tulsa lacked ambition. It emerged because families had ambition that the existing system was not adequately serving. There is broad room for agreement on border security. A country has a responsibility to control its borders, screen those entering, and prevent traffickers and genuine security threats from entering unlawfully. But securing the border determines who enters next. Mass deportation determines what happens to people already here, working, paying taxes, operating businesses, attending churches, and raising children. Tedford's campaign website promises strict enforcement of immigration laws. But its specific deportation plank says Tedford will support deportation of criminal aliens. Does that describe his enforcement priority? Or is it merely the first stage of a policy that would ultimately attempt to remove every undocumented resident? If Tedford gave the Hispanic chamber a more limited position in April, he should be willing to repeat it publicly today. America's population is aging, and the number of retirees is growing faster than the workforce supporting Social Security and Medicare. Some immigrants who are not eligible for Social Security numbers file federal income tax returns using individual taxpayer identification numbers. An ITIN does not provide legal status, work authorization, or Social Security eligibility. Approximately 3.8 million tax returns filed in 2022 included an ITIN, generating billions of dollars in Social Security and Medicare taxes. Tedford did not have President Trump's endorsement when he spoke at Plaza Santa Cecilia. Trump was then supporting another Republican candidate. Tedford has the endorsement now. That makes his April remarks more important, not less. Tedford should not be accused of changing his immigration position without evidence, but he should be asked whether it changed. John Croizon has challenged Tedford to participate in 2 public debates. Tedford should accept. Immigration should be placed directly before both candidates. A candidate forum without follow-up questions would not be enough. 2 candidates standing before the same voters and answering the same questions is the minimum District 1 should expect. The first question should be straightforward. Do you support deporting every undocumented resident of District 1, including longtime workers, taxpayers, parents, and business owners without serious criminal convictions? Follow-up questions should address serious crime priorities, earned legal status, dreamers, workplace operations, lawful immigration, and exactly what Tedford told the Hispanic Chamber on April 15th. Tedford may have thoughtful answers, but campaign advertisements cannot answer follow-up questions. President Trump's endorsement cannot explain Tedford's future congressional votes. Remarks delivered to a selected audience at Plaza Santa Cecilia cannot substitute for a public debate. The people Tedford met in East Tulsa are helping build District 1's economy. They, and every other District 1 voter, deserve to know whether he intends to protect what they have built or support policies that could begin tearing it apart.